Hi everyone and welcome back to Carp Catch TV. This time we're in Shrewsbury for Earls Fishery. Let's check it out. Well, thanks for joining me on another day ticket water session, and like I say, today we are in Shrewsbury and we're at Earls Fishery, which is a lovely little lake about 4 acres in size, and a 36 got caught here yesterday, so you see that was the biggest in the lake. And the fish here, I've seen pictures of them, they're immaculate looking fish, so hopefully we'll be getting some of those. It's been weather's been a bit rainy since we got here, but it has stopped, so we've just dried off, and the weather is looking okay, to be fair, for the next 36 hours, so that's all good. The fishery supply you with a cradle, an unhooking mat and a sling, and you can find them on your peg when you arrive, and they're really good ones, to be fair, high quality products. And there's also a toilet on site, and you can get a fresh water, and I've also got a little sink there where you can wash your pots and pans when you do your cooking, so that's pretty smart. And the first thing that strikes you when you come here is how clean the place is. It's immaculate. I mean, it's the cleanest place I've ever been. There's not a flag foot or nothing in sight. It's really well looked after, and it's set in a really nice location, and it's, to be fair, it's really nice to be here. So let's see what we can get done. Let's go and see how Cal's getting on his setup. You doing, Cal?
Yo.
What's your plans then?
Well, I drawn the good peg, I think.
Definitely.
Based on features, not on fish. But I think, was it 36?
36.6, I think you said.
36.6 has been out over the last couple of days, so.
Nice mirror, wasn't it?
Nice mirror, so nice and confident, but you know, get the rods out. I don't think there's any features really underneath. 6 foot flat all over.
Oh, it'd be a dead uniform lake.
Yeah. But when I did come to this peg today, I seen clouding just at the front, probably about 4 foot out, in 3 or 4 different spots. So they might be confidently feeding in the corner.
I think that corner's going to be gold.
But going for a little bit of different tactics of what I usually fish. Usually love a choddy, choddies for noddies. But just going with a lead clip setup today.
So what sort of bait are you thinking?
Just bottom bait. I'm going to go with CC more, to be fair, today. Just because they look nice when I went in the bait shop, mate, to be honest.
What's the flavour?
It is the standard. What do you think?
Tuna?
Pacific tuna?
Yeah, it's a good one, there.
Live Systems, mate.
Oh, Live Systems is good as well.
Live Systems. And I've got the stick mix to go with it as well.
Quite soft bait, CC more, so
Yeah.
I
So
definitely prefer them to the harder baits.
a couple of solid bags, bottom baits, CC Moore Live System stick mix. There you go. And that's the only way I'll change from that is maybe I'll put a little wafter or a pop up over the top of it.
So with mine and Cal's swim chosen, it was time to go and see Blunder on his peg. Blunder had a nice long reed bed and island in front of him, so plenty of features to fish at. We all decided not to use our spoms today to bait up, but to catapult and throw in the baits. This will keep the disturbance to a minimum and not spook any fish in the area.
And over backward and over again. I'm jumping boots, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
So then I'll talk you through the rig that I'm using today, and in all fairness I've checked the lake bed and it's so clean, so it's going to be a very simple approach, and that is literally just going to be using a 2-ounce inline lead, and I'm using a pre-made corded carp rig, size 8 wide gape hook, and literally just hair rigged on a 12mm sticky krill wafter. And also what I like to do is at the bottom of the ledger I like to put an anti-tangle sleeve, but if you put it upside down it actually covers the first eye of the swivel, and then if you push this in then tight as it's casting, it'll keep it away from the it'll keep the hook bait away from the ledger, and it also works slightly as a bolt rig, so once it pulls and then it goes, and that works a treat. Just make sure you feather the cast just as it hits the water, and it'll never tangle, to be fair, and you can get quite far. You can always up it to like a 3 ounce if you need be, or more, but 2 ounce for this water is plenty for today. Now I know pre-made rigs aren't for everyone, but I'm not that keen on tying rigs. Callum absolutely loves it. He loves the rig's mechanics, he loves everything about it. I'm a little bit more simpler, to be honest. I just like tying on the pre-made ones. Now, if you don't like using an upside down anti-tangle sleeve like that, you can also buy pre-made ones with them on. This Fox one here, it's already on the hair rig, like, so you can just loop that onto your swivel. And size 8 seems to be my way. But when you do use a size 8 on the Fox one, because it's got that much rubber and all that sort of stuff on it, I personally think it's a very small hook, size 8, where it seems a lot bigger than the Corda one. It's a wide gape hook, so I'd definitely be using the Corda ones, or go up to a size 6 on the Fox ones. And the bait is my favourite bait of all, and that's these sticky dumbbells, 12mm they are, and the one I'm using today is the krill. I like the colour, I like the fact that it's not round, it just seems to just do the business, and I fish that most lakes where I go, and you know, it seems to do the business. I've got some bloodworm dumbbells, these are just sinkers, these, look at them, nice and natural colour I think. Not always the best, obviously sometimes you want something bright, a bit murky water, and there's a bloodworm after which are a little bit lighter in colour because they're more buoyant. Also, I've got the glug as well, which I'll always stick that in a spawn mix, and I've also got the cloudy krill liquid as well, which absolutely stinks, but stick that in the spawn with a load of pellets and hemp, and seems to do the job.
So, left hand rod's been in the margin now for about 3 hours. It's had a couple of liners, but I haven't been putting any freebies on top, so I thought I'd best solid bag up again. And it's just a standard stick mix, CC Moore live systems, a couple of live system boilies crushed up, bit of the goo from the man called Corda, and then I'll just soak that like that. And it's going to be a case of walking it out.
Rods have gone. What time's about 3 o'clock, and it was a spot I got in between the two islands where I saw the fish jump, and to be fair, I knew it wasn't going to be a screamer just because the way my rod was positioned, and I heard a few bleeps, ran at it, and it just carried on going. And to be fair, it's an absolute lovely mirror, and 17 pounds, what a beaut. And like they are in here, very, very good looking fish. And if that's the start of it, I'm looking forward to what's going to come next. So I've just caught that fish now, and nice 17 pound mirror. It was an absolute perfect condition fish, to be fair, and I caught that just off the corner of the island. I was on Cal Swim, I was looking at the waters, nothing in front of me is actually shown at all, and then I was saying to him, like, no one's fishing this channel on the one island, and just as I was talking to him I saw a fish show, so I thought I can fish there from my swim. it's a bit of a, you know, it's straight down the margin to the left. But when I was speaking to the bailiff this morning, he said I could fish it. He said that if no one's fishing there, you know, it is a part of your swim too. So, and it's produced the goods, so I'm glad I saw it. So I'll definitely be keeping one rod down that way, and then the other one just in front of me. But I've not seen anything down my end of the lake yet, as the wind's blowing the opposite direction. So it's just one of the things. Keep an eye out, see if you can see anything. I saw something, cast to it, produced a fish. So hopefully the possibility there's something else out there. Well, nothing's happened now. It's been about an hour and a half since the fish. Just had some cracking food there from the kebab shop. Blunder phoned it up. Oh my god. Spot on food that, like, fair play. So, just gonna have a few beers now and get ready for the night. Not expecting crazy amount, but you know, we've had the one. There's a guy over the opposite side and he said free fish now. So they are coming out, but they're just coming over from the opposite side of the island where I caught that fish. But nothing in Cal Swim, which you'd really expect that to be producing some fish. It looks a stunner. And Blunder's just behind him, isn't he? So it's a similar sort of size of the lake they're fishing, but they've had no shows there or anything at the moment. So we'll keep going and see what the night brings. Unfortunately, there was no action through the night, but at first light I woke up to my alarm screaming off. Sadly, after a short battle with the fish, it pulled the hook, but at least the action got me out of bed to witness an amazing sunrise. Right then, so the guy in Peg 4 who's had the free fish yesterday, he switched about an hour ago and another guy's come here, and straight away he's had a double run, and Blunder went over there to help him with landing the second fish, and Blunder says they were both about £20 the fish, stunners again. So it just goes to show you, like, we're having a bit of a hard trip. We've only had one fish between us and I've lost one this morning, but if you're on the fish, they're easy to catch, aren't they? So unfortunately for us, we've got to go now, got to start the pack up, and I'm definitely going to come back again. As I say, it's a stunning place, and you know, I want to get on the fish next time a little bit more and try and catch some of these nice fish. So I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.